Hello everyone, how are you doing? This is MD Tech here with another quick tutorial. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to resolve the Startdocprinter call was not issued error on your Windows computer. So if you're coming across this error message when you're trying to connect up a printer to your local network, this tutorial will be for you. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it, and we're going to start by opening up the Start menu. Just left click on the Start button one time, type in Services. Best match should come back with Services right above App, so go ahead and left click on that. You want to scroll down until you find the Print Spooler service right here, and go ahead and double click on that. If service status is running or stopped, let's just go ahead and do a cycle through here. So I'm going to select Stop, and then I'm going to select the Start option. Startup type, make sure you set that to automatic. Once you're done with that, go ahead and select OK. If for some reason it was turned off, I would suggest restarting your computer and just see if that gets the process up and running. So if you are still experiencing an issue here, I would further suggest closing out of here. Open up the Start menu once again, type in Troubleshoot. Best match should come back with Troubleshoot settings, so go ahead and left click on that. You want to scroll down underneath Get Up and Running and select Printer, Find and Fix Problems with Printing, and then select Run the Troubleshooter. So if it makes any suggestions, I would follow along with it. So if it wants to make a certain printer default, make sure it's obviously the right printer. But let's just say that's our issue here, so we're going to go ahead and apply that fix. May or may not be your specific error, but just go ahead. It actually helps refine the tool a little bit. So your one prompt might make a difference on the further prompts you're going to get down the road here. So as you're running the troubleshooting utility, so you can see I was able to address one of the issues you might have had in this tutorial leading up to it. And we should be good to go at that point, so we'll just close out of here, and then hopefully that would have been able to address your problem. Another thing you can try would be to go ahead and open up the Start menu, type in CMD. Best match should come back with Command Prompt or CMD, whichever one you prefer. They're both the same thing here. I'm just going to right click on the CMD one and then select Run as Administrator. Alternatively, if it comes back with Command Prompt, you can just run that as well. And I'm going to have a couple commands in the description of my video. I want you guys to copy it directly from my description. The first one starts with CD and then /Windows. So we're just going to copy that from my description. So highlight over it, right click on it, and then select copy. Or if you want to do the Control-C shortcut on your keyboard, whatever method you prefer, and then go up to the top bar of the command prompt here, right click on it, left click on edit, and then left click on paste to paste it in. Hit enter on your keyboard. Once you've done that, now we're going to go ahead and run the second command, which is a cacls, so calcs, basically, like calculator, calculus, and then it's just cacls and then .exe. And just copy that and then go to the top bar of the command prompt, right click on it, left click on edit, paste it in, same way we did it before, hit enter on your keyboard. So once you're done with that, you can close out of here with just restarting your computer. One further thing I would consider attempting if you're still having problems here would be to actually go ahead and uninstall the printer. So if you had the Start menu open here, type in Device Manager. We're going to go ahead and open that up. And then you're just going to expand the Print Queries section, and then just go ahead and uninstall the printer you're having the problem with. Just make sure you have the media, so if it's a CD or DVD it might have come with, or you can find the drivers online. I would suggest making sure you have all of that lined up before you go ahead and remove any of the printer drivers, just so you have it. So usually a lot of the plug and play stuff of today, you don't actually need to go online and download driver software for it, but just in case, especially if it's a little bit of an older printer, which, you know, unfortunately a lot of people still have those, but maybe that just shows how good they were made. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and right click on whatever printer you're having a problem with, select uninstall device, and then just select uninstall, restart your computer, and then attempt to reinstall the driver software. and hopefully I'd be able to resolve the problem. Like I said, if it's a newer printer, probably just by plugging it back in, it should automatically begin downloading the driver software, but not necessarily, especially with a network printer. So just keep that in mind. I do want to stress that point out there. You want to make sure you have all that information before you go ahead and delete anything, but pretty straightforward process here, guys. Do hope I was able to help you out, and I do look forward to catching you all in the next tutorial. Goodbye.